my answer for what is Team India's biggest worry right now is the fact that they once again seem to be falling prey to creating all format players.
You've gone from a stage where you played 4 bowlers or five bowlers to take 20 wickets to playing in Australia for runs.
Try and earmark players for specific formats, if not leaders, if not coaches, at the very least players.
What you think is Team India's biggest worry right now in terms of just Test cricket, maybe building out of the Champions Trophy, which we'll talk about in a bit, and 2025? What is it? Is it the coach? Is it the senior players? Is it the way the BCCI need to think about setting processes in place? Domestic cricket comes into equation even more. I'll ask Akshay and Nick to quickly give me their answers in about 30-45 seconds each.
See, to me, I think at this point of time, I think India's biggest worry is their Test cricket identity. It was very obvious when you had Virat as captain, or even with MS, that you knew what is the thing that they're trying to and what is they're comfortable with. MS was comfortable with spin, Kohli was comfortable and more than happy to compromise on the batting to get 20 wickets. I think now is the time to really define what is the kind of cricket that you want to play in Test cricket for India, because you've gone from a stage where you played 4 bowlers or five bowlers to take 20 wickets to playing in Australia for runs. You almost played a specialist batter at number 8 in that very series, more than on one occasion. T20 cricket is sorted. One day cricket, your template is already ready from the last World Cup. But Test cricket, you'll have to build an identity and have a roadmap, because you don't know who will be your next captain and who are your next number 3s, number 4s. Because Gill at this point in time isn't one. So who is your future players in your setup? So even the second pacer is a problem. The Test cricket for me is India's biggest worry right now.
Yeah, same for me. And Test cricket, to be more specific, I look at that England tour next, and we were debating, of course, in the WhatsApp chat, saying that there are no potential options at number 4. That's my big worry. The fact that I know we have lots of young batters around, but for us to kind of really cherry pick and give them that long rope, if we do give them that chance in England, so be it. But I want to know at least who are the names we're thinking of in the prelude to that England series and the WTC cycle in the next year or so. So that for me is Test cricket. Nick said Test cricket. Akshay, for you?
My answer for what is Team India's biggest worry right now is the fact that they once again seem to be falling prey to creating all format players. We've spoken about creating separate pools and ensuring that अभी शुभमन गिल ओडीआईस के लिए बने, उनको ओडीआईस के लिए रखो, चाहे तो टी20 में बैकअप भी हो सकते हैं, टेस्ट में काम नहीं कर रहे तो लेट इट बी. My concern is कि बहुत ऐसे प्लेयर्स के साथ आप सारे फॉर्मेट्स नहीं खिला सकते. You need to understand that you've got such a massive talent pool when it comes to T20 cricket. तो उन सबको वहां पे मौका दो यार. Create a separate talent pool and just try and earmark players for specific formats, if not leaders, if not coaches, at the very least players. नहीं तो सिराज जैसी हालत अगर किसी और की हो जाती, we never know. We've been lucky that Siraj hasn't injured himself badly, but that might not be the case with the next player who has to, play so much cricket. So we have to be a lot more smarter about it. And another point would be, ki boss, please stop saying ki, seniors have to go and play Ranji Trophy and this. Again, once again, Gambhir, this is where I hope that you, again, prove us all wrong and put your words where your mouth is. That was the thing I wanted to say back then. कि boss, तुम अगर कोहली से रणजी ट्रॉफी खिलाना चाहते हो, तो जो रणजी ट्रॉफी में अच्छा करे, उनको भी मौका दो यहाँ पे. Like, what's the point of you just paying lip service to the whole idea of Ranji Trophy is arguably the greatest domestic cricket tournament on earth and all of that, if you're not going to give a chance to someone like an Abhimanyu Ishwara? Like, what even is the point? He's been a part of more than 14 tours. 14 series. And he's not gotten a chance yet.
That's a very good point, because when you look back at Gumby's first press conference as India coach, he was asked this particular question about the pathway, and he gave the example of IPL to T20 national setup, and then Ranji Trophy to the Test setup, and Vijay Hazare to the ODI setup. So put your money where your mouth is, like Akshay said, and hopefully we'll judge Gambhir on that realm as well going forward.
Cricket, cricket.